Welcome to my office. It's not a regular office. It's lively, colorful, and continuously moving. From the first time I saw these corals, I knew they're more than just beautiful. This organism builds one of the most amazing biostructures on Earth, one that can be seen from space. How do they do it? They occupy less than 1% of the ocean floor, yet they provide support to more than 25% of all marine organisms. And not just marine organisms. They feed, protect, and provide income to over 500 million people worldwide. They even help us fight diseases. Some of life-saving drugs arrived from marine organisms. However, despite all the good they do for us, we push them to their limits. Rising temperatures, ocean acidification, and pollution cause mass bleaching events. We already lost over 50% of the coral worldwide, and if we continue in this path, we'll lose even more. In the face of this crisis, most of the world are asking, how can we help the 50% that are dying? In our lab, we ask slightly different question. What can we learn from the 50% that are actually surviving? How do they do it? This is me at 60 meters below sea level, almost in complete darkness. Over here, we find some of the answers. These corals survive 250 million years in these extreme conditions. They are the super athletes of the oceans. They cannot swim or run, they can adapt. Where others struggle, they thrive. This became our lab mission. By learning from the world's toughest corals, to understand how they survive high temperature, low light, and high flows, we can learn how corals and maybe other ecosystems can adapt. To do that, we dive into their world, into the darkest, coldest, and most turbulent parts of the ocean. Over there, we observe these corals in their natural habitat. We analyze their physiology and carefully collect samples for future work. Back in the lab, we recreate their extreme environments, study their biology and the toolkits of survival. But we don't stop only there. We take those in order to understand how these corals build their skeleton, we take those corals to some of the most advanced synchrotron facilities around the world. These powerful machines allow us to peer into their skeleton, reveal atom by atom, revealing the architecture of resilience. We found that these corals are far from being passive. They remodel themselves inside out. They fine-tune their skeleton, regulate the internal chemistry, and remodel their genetic code. Here you can see the same coral species completely reform its skeleton structure to adapt to low light, low flow environments. This research takes us to the next level. If these corals can adapt to the most extreme and hard condition in the ocean, what can we learn from them? This is not just a surviving strategy. Those are design principles, fine-tuned for millions of years. What if we take them beyond the reefs, into material science, architecture, and the way we build and adapt? This is where nature meets design. It will help us create stronger, smarter, and more sustainable structures. These corals survive what most organisms on Earth did not, and they probably will stay here longer after us. In time of rising seas and uncertainties, maybe the answer is not by building something new, but to learn from what nature already perfected. Maybe it's time to see these corals as the ancient teachers of resilience. Thank you very much.